So I'm hard stuck on deciding whether I should have posted this video at all. I'm guessing if you're seeing it, I have decided to post it. Whether I should just decide to, delete it after the first 100 hours or not, well, obviously, and if you're watching this well and truly after that point, I decided to keep it. And I didn't really suspect it was a huge stain on the channel. But essentially, I've decided to talk to you guys about a very important topic that, honestly, no one else on crypto YouTube talks about ever. Matter of fact, I talk to people about this sometimes in the back end and say, hey, I have these plans. And everyone's like, hush, hush, like, don't say that, don't do that. It's a bad idea. No one has done it before. And I'm like, okay, but I want to be transparent. And so it's got to do with one word, and that's sponsorships. Now, this is a bit of an interesting term, and guys, hear me out, because I know that some of you are going to hear this and go, this isn't my type of video. I want crypto coins and blah, blah, blah. Guys, if you watch my content, if you watch one video a day, if you watch 2 videos a day, if you watch 1 video a month, it doesn't matter. If you watch my content, I really suggest you need to listen to this. I'm going to try to do it in one big take without any cuts. I want to be as candid as possible. Now, if you've seen my channel any more than the last 2 weeks, I haven't really posted sponsored content like at all, right? At least for a very long time. The last sponsored content I did was like 5 months ago, and before that was years, okay? So the reason being is because I never had good sponsors. I obviously had people saying, hey man, can we sponsor you? Can we sponsor you like 100 times a day? But they were never good projects. And all of a sudden, 2 weeks ago, I had a whole bunch of them come in, and I was like, oh, sweet, right? I'm going to take some of these for once. And stupid, immature myself, I said yes to too many too soon. Now, why this is a problem is because I've had a lot of people, OG supporters, people that have been supporting me since I was at 1,000 subscribers, hit me up and say, dude, I don't like what you're doing. Like, shaming me, right? Like, you shouldn't be doing this sort of stuff. And so I wanted to talk about sponsors because, again, it's a big blacklist term. No one likes talking about this at all. Like, it's a very hush-hush thing. But I have a really, really cool thing I want to talk to you guys about in a moment that's got to do with you and giveaways on sponsored content, because I wanted to say thank you. I've got 2 sides of the story. People saying, don't do sponsored content. People saying, do it, you deserve it. And there's a big conundrum with this, right? And I think it's a big ethical issue. Most importantly, guys, I want to begin by saying the reason why I am going to be doing sponsored content now, and I'm not going to, saturate my channel with sponsored content, I've got a plan in place, is because I need the money to keep this going. I pay an editor, and actually he himself is going to be doing more and more as time progresses, so he's going to require more. I've got a team of guys doing YouTube Shorts now. I've got a team of like 6 people working for me that need to be paid. And so I've kind of stepped out of this phase of like, oh, this is a hobby. In the last 10 months, it's now become a full-time job. And to keep me in the office I'm in, to keep me pay my bills, to keep me keep food on the table, basically, I've got to stop eating out of my savings account. I know, boo-hoo, feel sorry for me. Oh, this guy's got to eat out of his savings account, whatever. I get it. This is my hobby. This is what I signed up for. But I want to say for the record, I did sign up for this to give you guys quality content. Now, if I was to not do sponsored content and continue on the path I currently have been, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to do 1 video a week or a couple videos a week, go back to a regular 9 to 5 job. And between that, this, and my own research, I'm going to barely have time to do videos like I used to. And so I want to say something, guys. I've been pretty much busting my ass. At least this is all to you guys who have been saying don't do sponsored content. I've been busting my ass. I work no less than 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. I do have the occasional day off to try to have a bit of R&R. And it's like to produce 2 videos a day, to keep you guys entertained, to pay my editor, to pay my thumbnail designer, to pay all these people that are helping me build the channel, ultimately to bring you quality content. And that's the main thing. I can post 2 crap videos a day, but I really don't try to do that. I want to bring you quality. It's extremely hard, and also eats into your savings, okay? So I want to say this for the record, guys. I have to do sponsored content. Now, I know some of you might be thinking to yourselves, like the real hard, heavy hitters are like, Coin Bureau doesn't do that. Invest Answers doesn't do that, or whatever it might be. Guys, these people have hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They have offers coming through the door of 20,000 plus for a single video or integration clip. And they have enough customers or subscribers to then go on and pretty much make a product and then get people to pay for that. And that's enough income. Or like Coin Bureau's probably paid himself by whoever runs that company or the channel itself. So I want to say, you're going to have to bear with me here. I'm not going to saturate it. As I said, I want to keep it at 1 to 2 dedicated, which is full, like 5 to 10 minute videos a week. 2 max. 2's probably like stretching it. But again, we're doing 14 videos a week here, or 1 probably with the sort of goal at least, right? And so this is going to keep me able to do my job forever, right? Now, I think you guys don't have a problem with integrations where 1 to 2 minute sponsored part of videos. No one does, because everyone affiliates that with Mr. Beast or with every other YouTuber, because that's normal, right? But I want to say, in the dedicated videos, this is where you're going to come in. In those dedicated videos, I have decided to set my price for these sponsors at a certain level to where I'm going to get you guys an extra $500, right? So I'm going to ask for an extra $500 more, and I'm going to get that back to you. So I'm going to take that from them, and essentially every single dedicated video do a giveaway, okay? And I decided to do this because I feel like, part of you guys supporting me is, I've always told this to many people along the line, you support me, I want to support you. It goes for everyone in my life, family, friends, whoever's helped me along the way. And you guys have been here from day dot. A lot of you have, and a lot of you new guys just love the content, which is what keeps me going. So I thought, hey, if I can charge $500 out of the sort of fee I'm given, or at least the, I guess you could say just the payment, I wanted to do a giveaway. So 2 people every single giveaway, I want to give 250 USDT to. And so within these videos themselves, within the dedicated videos, I'm going to leave steps, hidden steps, that will allow you to actually enter into the draw. Now, if you miss one of these steps, you're not going to be entered. And of course, if your name's drawn and you miss one of those, you're going to be excluded, and the next person will, go on to be entered or at least drawn out. So it's going to require you guys to watch those sponsored clips, no more than 5 or 10 minutes long, of course, but that will hopefully incentivize you guys to pay attention to those videos, and at the same time give back, right? And so that's the whole thing I'm thinking of here. I was like, how can I give back to you for supporting me and even supporting those types of videos? Now, again, it's a bit of a blacklist, right? No one likes to talk about this sort of stuff, but I figured it's something that needed to be addressed. And for everyone saying, Kyron, you're no BS crypto, like you're going against what your channel stands for. It's like, the minute I say a sponsored video, you guys can decide to do what you want. Now, one thing I must say that I've mentally had to do myself is I've been in the same mentality. If the video is sponsored, it ain't a good video. But I must say, having had more of these sponsors and talking to some of these marketing teams, I've began to realize, and this has got nothing to do with me receiving money at all, this is just logistics here, this is just logical thinking, is that these sponsors dedicate money, right? These projects have money dedicated towards marketing. And the way they can speed up the organic growth of their project is by marketing, and YouTube is ultimately the best place to do it. YouTubers get lots of engagement, and therefore it is a good way. So, of course, I am going to figure out ways to do the best that I can to be as transparent as possible, hence the name. But I want to say it's not going to stop the quality of my channel. Matter of fact, it's going to drastically improve the quality, because now I have the money to be able to pay for people and outsource more things and be able to essentially have everything automated to the point I can step in the office, I can do what I have to do, make the 2 videos, and then I can spend more time creating other avenues, right? Because again, 16 hours minimum a day, I'm sitting in this damn chair on my computer, literally from dawn till dusk, coming up with the ideas, creating the thumbnails, sending it all off, right? I know, I feel sorry for me, but it's just the truth. And I have no social life, right? Because I finish and I barely had like midnight. I get home, go to bed, redo, okay? And so I just feel like it's a little bit, it just hurts a little bit inside when people are so black and white when it comes to this. Like, you can almost imagine doing your 9 to 5 job and not getting paid for it, and doing overtime and not getting paid for it. That's kind of what it's like at this point. I know people are going to always come back and like, this is your hobby. Yes, but now it's serious. Now it's full time. And so while I don't have a paid product out yet, while you guys can't support me in other ways, yes, I have my Patreon. Thank you for all you who do show support over there with the donation. It's not enough money to pay the bills. So I just wanted to bring this video out. Whether I do decide to post it or not, at least I've tried to do it and be as candid as possible. Again, people don't talk about this because when you talk about money, it's a very strange thing in crypto. It's like, ooh. But I think at least as transparent as I can be, the better it is. So thank you so much, guys, for all your continued support. Really does mean a lot. It's pretty much the main reason, or the only reason, why I continue to make these videos and even have the opportunity to be in the place I am. Thanks, guys. Talk to you all soon. Take good care. Bye.